I'm immensely pleased to be here today on behalf of Interpol, as Interpol Vice President for Africa, for this important launching of the national platform of the West African Police Information System, WAPS. Before delivering into the matter that has brought us together here today, allow me to thank our host, Ghana, for the very warm hospitality conferred to us since our arrival in this beautiful city, Accra. I should reveal that it's the first time for me to visit this great country of Kwame Nkrumah, and I'm delighted to be here indeed. I should also add that most of Namibians during the liberation struggle started in Ghana, and today they are leading most of the institutions in Namibia, either teachers, lawyers, and the senior government official. We owe you gratitude as a nation, and we thank you on behalf of Namibian people. Further, now I'm even more pleased to be part of this historic occasion, because this day is a milestone in African law enforcement operations, as we witness the official opening of the WAPS data center in Ghana. As Inspector General of the Namibian Police Force, I'm well placed to know the day-to-day hurdles faced by our men and women in law enforcement agencies when trying to access and exchange information. With paper-based police files, our members spend a considerable time and effort in retrieving and checking information, let alone sharing it. As a result, our effectiveness is hampered and our citizens have less security than they have the right to expect. While we know that much of criminal activities that we face are transnational in nature, we realize just the difficulties it is without an effective police information management and sharing system to fully grasp the extent of these activities and coordinate across the borders to combat this type of crime. This is the core problem that the WAPS program is trying to address. I should stress here that it was the West African chiefs of police who understood the need for their countries to implement modern police information management by setting up a centralized police information system, and to join such a system together in a regional data sharing network. Their vision is the source of this WAPSI program. The West African region, and indeed the entire continent, is a mosaic of very diversity of cultures. Yet we are facing similar challenges and striving for common objective of prosperity and development, which cannot be achieved without a proper security. The WAPSI program works toward bringing West African law enforcement agencies closer together to help bring about enhanced security across the region. In this, endeavor, the European Union shared its vision of united in diversity. Therefore, the European Union should be thanked very sincerely for supporting such an initiative. Interpol, for its part, truly finds its raison d'etre in implementing the WAPS program in the sub-region. Interpol's vision is to connect the police for a safer world. And this is exactly what the WAPS program endeavors to do in West Africa. Connecting law enforcement with each country across the region and with the entire global police families. If you allow me to be slightly more schematic, the WAPS program can be seen as a three-layer cake. One, at national level, the program aims to creating national centralized police database, bringing together all relevant national law enforcement agencies in all 15 ECOWAS member states, plus Mauritania. At a regional level, the program will develop and set up a regional police data sharing platform under the aegis of ECOWAS. At a global level, the program will establish the link between the national centralized database within all West African countries and the rest of the world through Interpol. The WAPS program will thus accomplish the following. One, at national level, it will greatly enhance police data management. Today, almost the totality of police data in West Africa countries is in paper format and scattered across different locations and the law enforcement agencies. The WAPS program assists these agencies like police, gendarmerie, custom, waters, and the forestry and immigration or narcotic, digitizing their existing police data for A, preservation against distractions from disaster or conflicts, and B, insertion into the national WAPS database. The program assists the law enforcement agency in developing a common procedure for the centralized collection, management, and the consultation of police information. This will thus make more police data accessible to law enforcement officers when needed, be it for investigation purposes or for control purposes. This data will include wanted persons, stolen and lost traveling documents, stolen vehicles, firearms, just to mention a few. Two, at the regional level, the program will dramatically increase information sharing within West Africa. With only paper-based police data, regional information sharing is taking place mostly on an ad hoc basis and is limited to cooperation on specific cases. With the future police regional information hub, law enforcement agencies will have the possibility to directly check a number of critical information shared by the entire West African law enforcement community. Three, at the global level, the WAPS program will connect West Africa with the rest of the world. That is, every country in the region will connect together with the 175 Interpol member countries. Considering how West Africa has become an origin, transit, or destination route of some of the world's most prominent criminal trafficking activities. This will enhance the capacity of law enforcement all around the world to cooperate with their counterparts in West Africa to fight organized and transnational crime. This last point highlights one of the main objectives of the WAPS program, but one that can easily be overseen. That is the fact that the WAPS program is not just about creating a database and network connection. It is also about creating data. This is extremely important. Without electronic data, countries of West Africa, despite their membership of INTERPOL, are little engaged in international law enforcement and cooperation. The WAPS program is for pilot. There are 4 pilot countries in the WAPS program. Those are Benin, Ghana, Mali, Niger, and they count for a total of 351 individuals in Interpol database, and they make less than 6,000 queries per year on 100%, for a total of positive hits under 100. By digitizing current paper-based police data and by creating a data collections and registration center, the WAPS program will allow West African law enforcement agencies to create electronic data on a daily basis and therefore to connect themselves and indeed cooperate with the global law enforcement community. This is the Interpol vision of WAPS. I'm here today to inform you that the current phase 2 of the WAPS program started in October 2013, and it has met its objective. That is, purchased, installed, and provided training for archive stations in various law enforcement agencies of the 4 pilot countries for the digitization and the field-based insertions of proper basic police data into electronic system. It is developed in operation with the 4 pilot countries, the national WAPS database software, purchase last generation database, servers, and other IT equipment on which the WAPS software is now running, and provided the training for administrators, supervisors, and the operators of the database coming from all participating law enforcement agencies. This is why we are gathered here today. We are here today to officially launch the national WAPS database software, as well as to officially inaugurate Ghana's WAPS data center, whose staff will operate the software and the IT infrastructure on a day-to-day basis. Such a center have a course also been set up in Benin, Mali, and Niger, which have recently been inaugurated. The 4 pilot countries are therefore the regional forerunners. It is avant-garde, and it is avant-garde will play a crucial role already in the weeks to come, when the chief of police of the region will meet at the occasion of the annual General Assembly of the West African Police Chief Committee. This important event will be the occasion for these countries to present the chiefs of the police of other 11 ECOWAS member states what the WAPS program has achieved so far in their country. It will be the occasion for Interpol to demonstrate yet again that it can deliver. It will be the occasion to decide to go ahead with the implementation of the WAPS program in all countries for the region, and with the development of the setup of the regional police data sharing platform. That is the ultimate vision of WAPS program. With the support of the European Union and the collaboration of ECOWAS, this third phase of the WAPS program will begin already next year. Please allow me to end my remarks by sharing what I and my Interpol colleagues dreams about the future of WAPS. If WAPS succeeds its implementation in West Africa, the Interpol vision is to extend it to other regions, Central Africa, East Africa, and Southern Africa. Together, we can make it. I thank you.